Brian Stevenson is a lawyer who has saved multiple lives from death row.
He has advocated for innocent people that are in low-income communities who have been mistakenly put on death row and cannot afford lawyers themselves. This is what Brian Stevenson has committed his work to, and he continues this commitment to this day.
Born in 1959, Brian Stevenson was raised in a poor rural community in Delaware during the tail end of segregation times. He grew up with his two siblings, his parents, and his grandmother. He especially admired his grandmother, who always said that he was going to make a difference when he was older. His first classroom years were spent in a colored school. In high school, he was elected president of the student body and graduated in 1977.
In 1985, when he was in his 20s, Brian Stevenson was accepted into Harvard Law School, where he traveled to the Southern Prisoners Defense Committee in Georgia, which later became the Southern Center for Human Rights. This experience exposed him to the biases in the U.S. justice system against people with a low income and people of color. He eventually worked for the organization as a staff attorney, representing capital defendants who could not afford lawyers themselves. He always saw the court system as a way to protect the rights of groups who were generally disfavored, where Congress people and policymakers would not.
In 1995, Brian Stevenson founded the Equal Justice Initiative, a private, non-profit organization that had the purpose of fighting injustice in the U.S. criminal justice system. The organization litigated for prisoners, juvenile offenders, and those of low income who were denied representation, as well as death row inmates. Since it was founded in 1995, the initiative has reduced the sentencing of over 75 death row cases.
He's also working on eliminating life sentences in prison without parole for those under the age of 18. He continues to work as the executive director of the Equal Justice Initiative today, which continues to litigate on behalf of disfavored groups. Brian Stevenson stood up for what he thought was right and worked hard to continue to aid those in need for many years. He is making a difference around our country today and will do anything for what he believes is just.
She said, I want you to know I've been watching you. She said, I think you're special. She said, I think you can do anything you want to do. I will never forget it. And then she said, I just need you to promise me 3 things, Mom. I said, okay, Mom. She said, the first thing I want you to promise me is that you'll always love your mom. She said, that's my baby girl, and you have to promise me now you'll always take care of her. Well, I adored my mom, so I said, yes, Mama, I'll do that. Then she said, the second thing I want you to promise me is that you'll always do the right thing, even when the right thing is the hard thing. And I thought about it, and I said, yes, Mama, I'll do that. Then finally she said, the third thing I want you to promise me is that you'll never drink alcohol. Well, I was 9 years old, so I said, yes, Mama, I'll do that. I grew up in the country in the rural South.
Even though you aren't a professional lawyer, you can still do this world a little bit of justice. How can you be like Brian Stevenson?